Welcome back everybody to this video on sleep deprivation. Wednesday, 12 weeks left to the Delirious West 200 for those that are doing that race. Question during the week from Jonathan asking about sleep deprivation and how I kind of managed it last year. So with that in mind, let's get into it. This video obviously will only go out on YouTube, so all you people that have already subscribed, hit subscribe. If you haven't subscribed and you've come across this video and you want to see more like it, hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification, guys. So sleep deprivation can be ugly if it goes wrong. Can spend a lot of time getting lost out on the trails. Most of the trail running we do is in kind of precarious places, so if things go wrong, they can go very wrong. So do we really want to get to the point where we're badly sleep deprived? Kind of what we're going to touch on at the moment. Last year, I kind of go through with how I planned on last year. Last year I had planned to sleep kind of about 11 o'clock. Race started at 7 AM. Planned to sleep at kind of 11 the first night, and then day 2, day 3 in the evening time, get to sleep whenever it got dark, at whatever point I was tired or wherever there was an aid station. Was my general plan last year. What happened in reality was, got to the first sleep point that I was meant to sleep in, couldn't sleep. Probably worth mentioning that there is 4 planned sleep stations. I had made the choice to go at 100k on an unplanned just aid station because I didn't think it would be, I thought it would put my sleeping pattern out too much if I went to 140k, which probably wasn't correct. So I got to the first sleep station, couldn't sleep due to, I don't know, I suppose the excitement, the noise, the buzz of the race. Lay there for 30 minutes with my eyes closed, feet up. Was it doing my race good? Possibly. Did it just let my muscles get cold sooner? Possibly. So look, I don't know, but what I do know for sure is the sleep station I didn't plan to sleep at the 140k, the first official one, Walpole. I got to it and I felt like I had missed the sleep from the night before, so I was behind on my plan, and I went in and tried to lie down and get some sleep. Now yes, I was fatigued, probably to the same extent that you would be fatigued towards the end of a 100-miler after 24 hours. So it must have been close till kind of 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning at that point, maybe even 9. But so had been going for kind of 24 to 25 hours, I'm guessing. So of course I was tired, lay down, I maybe slept for 5 or 10 minutes. But lay there again for another 20 or so. Got up, had a shower, went on the next section. But from that point on, I just felt like all my sleeping plan was kind of totally out the window. Did sleep at Peaceful Bay, which was the next official sleep station at 200k mark. Found that by the time I got to there, I was certainly getting to the point where I was tired enough to sleep. Must have got a good 45 minutes, maybe an hour there. And then Denmark, I lay down, my head was in such a space I didn't sleep then at that point because I was for pulling out of the race, but I certainly lay there for a good hour, just contemplating life. And then I got, so the first real sleep that I can kind of remember was the sleep station after that, and I forget the name of it at the moment, but I can remember Louise coming up shaking me and me waking up thinking, God, it couldn't be an hour yet, and it had been. So it's really, wish I was running. It's really a case that this year I'm kind of thinking I tried to sleep too early. If I had held off to kind of day 3 to sleep, or day 2, whenever I was really fatigued, that I might have been able to just kind of roll over and get to sleep a bit easier. So that's kind of my thinking this year. Is it right? Is it wrong? I'm not sure. I'm just being honest with you. And I really think that you should put a good lot of thought in it. What I do know is last year I never got to the point where kind of day 4 I had no pacers, and I never was at the point where I thought I wasn't in control of my mind. So that's the bonus, I suppose. From that point of view, what sleep I did get worked, because I never felt, I had no hallucinations like the other people. I had no kind of delirious state. Don't get me wrong, I was delirious from the extent of the 100 hours of movement, but not to the point where I was going the wrong way on the course, not knowing what I was doing and just talking gibberish. And you know who you are. But that didn't kind of happen. Now, the flip side of that is, it took me 100 hours. I went back through the Garmin recently, and I think it's probably around 17 to 18 hours dead time, not dead time, stop time. You know, wasted time, some people might say. Whether wasted or not, I don't know. But that's kind of led me to the point this year of thinking I have the goal in mind of slightly quicker. So it's a case of sleeping when I'm tired and hopefully not spend so much time at the sleep stations. So my plan is to train as usual. I always say train for how you're going to race, the race situations, and my plan this year is to get myself into that sleep deep deprivation as much as possible before the race, with 12 weeks left. That's 5 and 5. I don't know why I'm holding up my hand. That's just, I don't know. I'm up from 4 this morning, maybe I'm delirious. But 12 weeks left. My plan is to get in 1 or 2 kind of sessions where maybe finish work on a Friday evening, head straight to the trails once I can get rid of this injury, stay up all night, and train that body just to be in the state. That's my thinking, that's my plan. I hope that has give everybody a little bit of insight, maybe even some tips, maybe a little bit of clarification. As usual, if you would like to know anything or hear anything else, please just shoot me a message, either on YouTube or any of the other platforms, and I'll get back and certainly answer them the best I can. Hopefully you have got something from this video. If you have, hit the like button, and thanks for subscribing, guys. Chat soon.